Hello and welcome back to Blue Tinted Glasses. This is your latest Leicester City news, 7th of January 2025. For the second video in a row, we are starting this with bad news, and that is that Leicester City are likely to have breached the PSR rules for the 2023-24 season following their financial struggles. This is the view of football finance expert Stefan Borson, who has been all over different media outlets over the last couple of years since PSR has been so prevalent in the sport. Sky Sports, Talk Sport, all of this stuff, BBC Sport, he's been on the lot. And he does believe Leicester City have breached the PSR rules for 23-24, which was, of course, last season when we were in the Sky Bet Championship. Stefan Borson is predicting that Leicester City were effectively minus £125 million. So they were £20 million over or under the £105 million limit, the threshold to get a PSR breach. I actually heard from somebody earlier on in the year that we had breached and that it was going to be less than that. Stefan Borson's predicting that it's £20 million over. And going off Stefan Borson's previous history and what he's said and written about the PSR rules, it doesn't make for good reading. That's because last night on social media, Stefan Borson did say the following: before mitigation, a £20 million miss is probably a 6-point deduction. Now, he did also confirm that mitigation is possible and it will affect the deduction after an appeal. This could be for a range of things like an early admission or plea. Exceptional cooperation and an early plea is worth about a 30% discount. This is what Stefan Borson has said. Normal cooperation with no early admission could be 0. So if Leicester City have cooperated normally, like they're expected to do, but there was no admission, then it's likely we will not get any deduction on that 6-point deduction. If Leicester City were to get a 6-point deduction this season, you can't help but feel that could be curtains for their time in the Premier League. Next up, and it is a transfer or a loan, whichever way you want to look at it. And unfortunately, it is not an incoming, it is an outgoing. And according to Sports Pete O, who is a part of the Footy Insider group, again, not the most reliable source out there, but they have been proven to be right in the past. They report that Hamza Chowdhury is on his way to Sheffield United. Apparently, Sheffield United are advancing in talks to sign Leicester City midfielder Hamza Chowdhury, and that is likely to be a loan deal. Hamza Chowdhury has been a part of the transfer merry-go-round with Leicester City for probably 3 or 4 years now. He was linked with Newcastle at one point. They only wanted to loan him. We said no. He then went on loan to Watford last season. He did okay, or the year before potentially he did okay. He did all right. But it is now looking like he is going out on loan again, and that is to Sheffield United, who are also, they've got their own promotion hopes and promotion campaign. Of course, they had Harry Souttar on loan from Leicester City, who's actually now returned to the club because of a serious injury. So they are looking to bring in another loan, and again, it is going to be from Leicester City. So let me know in the comments if you are happy with that. I've seen a lot of talk online on social media from Leicester fans saying that we should not sanction this deal. He can play right back, and a lot of fans even want him to start over the heavily out of form James Justin. But it's an interesting one. If we do let him go, maybe that is a sign that we are bringing in a right back, a new right back, shortly ourselves. Let me know in the comments whether you agree with Hamza Chowdhury going out on loan or not. And finally, according to Dutch reporter Jost Bloehoff, apologies for the pronunciation there, Leicester City are out of the race. Get ready for this. They are out of the race to sign OH Leuven talent Ezekiel Banzuzi. He is now apparently on his way to AS Monaco, worth around 13 million euros. West Ham also want to hijack that deal. He's a highly rated, talented, young 19-year-old midfielder who is Dutch himself. He is currently at OH Leuven, Leicester City's sister club or feeder club, or King Power own the club, basically. And Leicester City have been beaten to the transfer by AS Monaco. Now, I'm not an expert in how these things work and what the relationship is like with Leuven, but from an outsider and someone who's a little bit dumb, surely Leicester City have first rights on a player from the club that our owner also owns. John Rodkin is no longer the director of football for Leuven, but you'd imagine, we still have a say in that. I mean, we've seen deals previously. Nathan Opoku, George Hurst. There's been movement between the two clubs before, but yeah, Leicester City wanted this player, and they're not getting him because Monaco have beaten us to him. Very strange. Is that a sign of things to come for this window? I hope not. It's not a good start. It's not a good look, especially. It's not a done deal either to Monaco. We'll have to wait and see, but it's food for thought. That's it for today's news. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure to hit like, make sure to hit subscribe. And also, only 2.9% of subscribers do have the notification bell turned on. So make sure to hit that if you want to stay notified on when we are uploading and going live. We'll see you very soon on Blue Tinted Glasses. Bye-bye.